Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda. In about a month's time, Janice and I will be celebrating our wedding anniversary. Now, every time I mention wedding anniversaries on a video, I tend to get the number of years wrong and the dates wrong. But we are celebrating a wedding anniversary, and it's 36 years we will have been married. Now, I can remember as if it was yesterday asking Janice to marry me, and I was just so unbelievably nervous. I tried to get the right place, tried to get a time when we were on our own and the atmosphere was good. It would be the best opportunity of her saying yes, and was just absolutely delighted when she agreed to marry me. Now, there's a video going the rounds on the internet at the moment of a guy asking a woman to marry him and being turned down in public while people are videoing it. Now, you might say, gosh, that's terrible. Feel sorry for the poor chap. But the problem is he proposed marriage to her while they were queuing up in the line in McDonald's to buy a hamburger, which, when you stop to think about it, is not the most romantic setting. And this poor woman, what's supposed to be one of the most important days of her lives and one of the most important romantic moments, is reduced to, oh, by the way, while you're standing in the line at McDonald's. No wonder she was angry, and no wonder she said no. And I think the poor chap obviously has a lot to learn about romance and about what it means to make somebody feel special. Because marriage is special. Marriage is an incredible gift. It's not a gift that everybody gets to enjoy. Some people remain single, never experience marriage. Some people do get married. Some people get married more than once. Sometimes marriage ends in bereavement, and sometimes it ends in the heartbreak of separation and divorce. But marriage is supposed to be unique. It's supposed to be special. And I believe that we in the Church of Jesus Christ need to do everything we can to affirm marriage as something that was created by God, something that is designed for one man and one woman to come together in the sight of one God and make a commitment to one another for one lifetime. It truly is one of God's greatest gifts to the human race. Whenever God gave us marriage, it wasn't just that he wanted an illustration to show what his love for the church was like and looked around and thought, there's marriage, that'll be a good illustration. No, God created marriage with the express purpose, as the God who knows the end from the beginning. He created marriage with the express purpose that it would be a lived out, living example of the love between Christ and his church. And so those of us who are married, we need to take marriage as a holy responsibility that God has entrusted to us. We need to strive at all times to make our marriage partner feel special and to know how special they are to us. But we also need to continually remind ourselves and proclaim to others that marriage is not just a convenience. Marriage is not just a by the way in a McDonald's line. Marriage is an absolute incredible miracle from God. It's actually one of the few times whenever we see something being both singular and plural. God himself, of course, is both singular and plural. He's one God, but he's also a Trinity, three persons in one Godhead. I don't understand that totally, but I believe it because the scripture leads me to that conclusion. Also, the church is both singular and plural. You know, out of two Jews and Gentiles, the Apostle Paul said God has made one new man, which is the church. And then the other thing that is both male or both plural and singular is marriage, because two people with their separate plans, their separate pasts, their separate agendas become one flesh, which is a miracle before God. And so today, I would ask you, if you are married and if your spouse is still living, would you let them know how special they are to you and how special your marriage is? And if you're not married, either through bereavement or through remaining single or even going through the pain of separation and divorce, would you please pray for the people you know that are married? Pray that God will strengthen their marriages, and their marriages truly will be a living portrayal of the love that Christ has for the church. May God bless you today. Join us again tomorrow for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda.